it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. It's really hot. It's still September, and this is a 20 by 20 by 2 inch canvas, and I have not done a wreath shape or a spiral or anything similar for quite a while. So I'm going to just be making myself some guidelines and flying by the seat of my you-know-what. So my idea is, like I said, to make myself some guidelines. Yeah, that's nice and square. And I am going to introduce you to a few things, like my Princeton, my Princeton yeah, right, my Princeton Catalyst Spatula art tools, which I'll probably be using quite a bit very shortly. In the meantime, the Amazon link under the video will show you to the OXO omelet turning spatulas, which are amazing for spreading paint. Buy the bigger one, it's the better one to have. So I am going to start my whole entire process, hopefully, probably backwards. Probably I should have put the white next to the center, but that's okay. I'm inclined to put some gold in the center, to tell you the truth, and that's in my way. The problem with a 16 by 16 inch tile and a 20 by 20 inch canvas is kind of obvious if you think about it. It doesn't fit. Fortunately, there's enough of a wood frame on the back of the canvas to hold it up. And I'm kind of counting on the fact that I can do this quickly enough because of this OXO omelet turning spatula that we might actually get away with it, which would be cool. I don't have a lot of time left today. I have something planned for this evening and I need to take a shower, and I will need to take a shower because it's really hot out here. I mentioned that. TMI. Never mind. So, as much as I would like to cover the sides with the black paint, and as it drips down, I may actually just go for that a little bit, so I don't have, drips drying on me, which I don't want. It doesn't matter if the white and the black bleed into each other. We are continuing with my series of black, white, pearl, gold, and silver. Any variation on that theme is going for right now. They're sort of neutral tones, which is cool, and they're shiny, and I love that. Just ignore me, I'm too hot. I've made 2 videos, and they came out kind of fun, so I'm feeling a little cocky. Feeling like I might have a really good chance of success, and remove stuff in my paint. Alright, so the spatula is working nicely. I might be out of your view for a second, I'm not sure, but I'm just over here spreading paint, so don't panic, I'll be back. I know you're not panicking. So the smaller spatula I think is going to come in really handy right now because I don't want to take too much time to clean the black one off. I'd like to be able to leave the black one right over there so I could use it to spread paint on the edges, like I am anyway while I talk to you, because there's drips coming over every edge, and that's okay. So I'd like a nice thick layer of black paint, but black paint dries just like any other color in a sheet, so I better move on, and that's got to go in the bucket whether I want it to or not. And I just went and filled up my white paint, and so what I'm going to do is think fast and be hopeful. And I don't mind that black right there. What have I got? Do I have anything better that I can use for that? Maybe? Maybe not? No, I think that's probably the perfect tool for it, especially since I have a turntable. So let's just fully utilize the turntable as best I can. Try and keep my paint out of the way. Spread it toward the other black, which is working out even better than I expected right now. Wow. If we get a little schmutz in there, it's not a problem. The white's not staying anyway. It's just supposed to be a catalyst in the background. And all of this needs to happen pretty fast, to tell you the truth. The only problem I can think of that I might have next is the fact that I want gold in the center. But I'm going to just let that do what it wants right now and not worry about it. Cover that just a little with that gray. Yeah, I'm trying to make a little go a long way, and it's okay. Let's see, a lot of canvas. You're always going to see canvas when your paint dries. through canvas unless you prime or gesso or put some kind of finish on there. So that's going in the bucket too. And I'm going to use my gold, which always leaves marks no matter what I do. But maybe if I rotate it enough, it'll decide to dry nicely. Now I use GAC 800 in everything, GAC 800 by Golden, because it prevents cracking when the acrylics with the pouring medium like Floetrol or any other name brand art supply pouring medium are in there. The GAC 800 reputedly, and works well for me by the way. Now that doesn't have to be totally, oh, I'm losing my words. Totally symmetrical, because we're going to be using skewers and spatulas and pulling things out. I am going to take, I don't know if you can see to my right, your left, what am I going to do? I don't know. I want to mix some paint in the bottom of this container and then use it to create some marks with my, probably with my little scoop. Maybe I can even find my spoon. I'm just going to keep adding paints. I've been lucky so far today, and I'm expecting to continue to be lucky. Let's see if that is a trend we can continue with. I did bring a pipe cleaner, and I do kind of want to see what I can do with that. I'm not sure anything, but we'll see. So, where's my little scoop? My scoops, whoop, almost dropped it right over the side. My scoops came from Hobby Lobby. There's the little one right here. But $3 for 4 of them. They work really well. And what am I going to do? I am going to grab some paint. And I'm going to start at 12 o'clock. And move to 3 o'clock. As long as I can get straight on and on. And not worry. I'm just going to do, hey, I'm not going to worry unless I leave all of my paint right in my way. I'm going to continue on with what I'm doing, hoping that gold and silver continues to satisfy. I'm not looking for the same colors. I'm just looking to make a somewhat of a wreath shape. And I figure if I start at 369 and continue on in between, I got a better chance of having an even geometric sort of design. And the turntable is coming in pretty handy. We shall see how this works. See if all my feeling cockiness was worth it. That's kind of neat. I'm going to need a whole lot more. Let's just take a chance. Yeah, I'm dribbling. Well, I do expect to be able to use my skewers. I wasn't thinking about the dribbling, to tell you the truth. But I'm not sure where to go from here. I am sure that I like to scrape out my pans of paint, and I don't waste much. I'm not really super happy with what I've done with the canvas showing. But I expect myself to come up with some solution to that. And I'm a paint stealer from way back, so if I run a little short, if I can't steal it, I'll just make up some more. But it looks like we got away with it. Now, so that's interesting. Into the bucket with it. I am going to just continue on. And give a drop. I don't know if it'll stay. I don't really know how any of this is going to work. I make it up most of the time as I go along. And those of you who watch me on a regular basis, you kind of know that already. Let's just put it everywhere. I expect to stick my skewer in and pull, or my spatula, and I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet. And even though I might like the pattern, I don't think I can keep it because I have this canvas showing through. And that's kind of cool. It's not horrible. I do have a desire. You know what? I'm going to use the silver, and hopefully I can get away with it. It's a really big weight. I got an idea. Okay, so grab any container. Even though it's got some paint in the bottom, hopefully we'll get away with it. I'm going to use my skewer. Did I set my timer? Yeah, I got 7 minutes left. I really like things that I can show you guys quickly. This is not necessarily turning out to be one of them. But you can see what I'm doing, and I suppose I could always set the timer again. We're not going to keep much of our wet paint, our white and black rings on the outside wet. Oh, there's already a drop of silver there. Cool. I'm liking how it's spreading, but I need it to spread a little further. I have a fork. That might be cool. The silver is sinking. I can see that. So, you know what? I have this funky tool, and it's a basting brush. And I'm just going to do it. Now I've got white paint on there. Do I want that on there? Good question. No, I don't. So I'm going to wipe it off. And this time I'm going to pull it all the way out. Hoping against hope that this is going to be as cool as it seems like. Why not? We still got white wet paint. We might as well take full advantage of it. Well, for the most part. Where those little short stubby things turned out, it's looking pretty neat actually. Surreal. Take full advantage of accidental art. Let the accidents begin. I'm having a good time. I'm having a better time than I expected. And I think you will too. Oh, that's neat. It took right care of that canvas showing issue. We might even be in our time limit, which is neat. Who's got mad skills? I do! Mad accidental skills. Yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, no. That's what I get. Spoke too soon. Let's wipe that off, just because we got a big mess on there. I can't believe we actually got far enough so that we got to be able to use the white paint. That is so neat. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's abstract art. There's no perfection in abstract art. Unless you count perfectly abstract. And I gotta tell you, I think I'm done. I mean, I could do more. I know I could do more. Because it's too much fun. I got that paint dripping on there. I got my edges to fix. I got a little bit of canvas. I can move this sideways. I can drag some more paint if I want to. Why not? Go right over the edge. Cool. Yep, that's working too. Neat. I like that. Ha! I would like to say I love it when a plan comes together, but I'm not really sure that that was a plan until it came together, so I'm going to continue on dragging that sideways, even though I like the contrast of the white in places. I also would like to get rid of that canvas I see in other places. And that right there. And other than this and that, that's pretty cool. I see I have an edge here that I don't want to see, and that's kind of cool. I don't have too many of those, and they're easily enough camouflaged. So, I'm not sure that needs anything else, except for to make sure that it gets dry on a stable surface. I have GAC 800 in this, in all the thick paint, and what that means is that as it's thick and it dries, it won't crack. And we like that. I am going to talk to you for a minute while I fix my edges, and you can stare at that. And I'm going to tell you that if you like what my studio does, what I do, I don't have any other income except for from YouTube, and we're about to lose some money in a month. So until we're successful with getting a book out for Christmas, we hope, cross fingers, knock on wood, all that stuff. And thank you, Jackie, by the way, for helping me get that ready. We're relying on contributions from our fans and our patrons, and thank you so much to those of you who have helped me keep on working. I really appreciate that, and I'm going to try and catch this soon enough so that I have enough white paint that I can go back in and steal some paint, and that would be nice to drag the lines from this, what do we call this? It's sort of a wreath. It's sort of a black and white silver sun too. It's just cool. It's more graphic than anything. Anyway, so there's a Facebook album underneath the video, at the very bottom of the description, underneath my pouring mixture, underneath the contribution links, which are Patreon and PayPal, and I describe the video in there. Boy, we got some noisy birds today. Sounds like seagulls or peeved something or other. Probably got babies and getting threatened by. We got a hawk in the yard most days, so that's kind of cool. Might even be a falcon. I lost my place. So the Facebook album at the bottom of the description has wet and dry artworks. I do sell my artworks. If there's a Pinterest link and you're curious about what I've been doing with my life for years and years, you can follow the Pinterest link. So you could go to Facebook page and see Shop More, and that would link you to my Pixels and my Fine Art America, where you can buy a lot of my stuff. As inexpensively as a $4 greeting card, or as much money as you want to spend. There's yoga mats and shower curtains and t-shirts and onesies for babies, and you name it, it's there. Check it out. It's just fun to look at the stuff, and you can adjust all of it, all the colors, all the borders. I've got some other paint I can use. Now I'm just going to go in and fix my edges. Cool. That was convenient. Just in that little scoop I was using earlier. And that's it. This is Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard on a hot September afternoon. Happy that you joined me. Appreciative of all your comments. Loving your company. Hoping you come back again. Knowing most of you will. And I say bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video, if we're lucky. And if you're still watching and it's still running and I'm not talking, it's because I need to take advantage of every moment I have right now to get this paint over the edge in a uniform way, and it's just blending ever so well, and I'm very happy, and I recommend trying this. I don't guarantee anything. I've been doing this a long time, and I don't think it's luck anymore. It's mostly just practice. One more side and I'm done. I'm pretty well pleased with myself again. So don't give up easily. Practice until you get it. You can repaint over canvases too. I think this might have to go in the new show. Thankful for Thanksgiving. Oh, we're so close to being done. Cool. Ha! Alright, you guys. See you on the rebound. Perfect. I'm going to